Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been sending my way. And in these videos, in the next few videos, I'm going to be speaking a little bit about dating an INFJ, about what you should do, what you shouldn't do, things like that. So in today's video, I wanted to speak to you guys about how or what I think an INFJ's love languages. If you guys know anything about love languages, great. But if you don't, there is a book called The Five Love Languages, and there are five different ways or five combination of ways that people show love to other people, right? And so quality time is one of them, gift giving is another one of them, and there's five of them. And so, in my opinion, and like from what I see of INFJs, from what I see of myself, I think our love language and INFJ's love language is primarily quality time. Quality time. We don't care about gift giving. It's nice when we get a gift, but I really don't give a rat's ass. I really have enough stuff already, and I'm a minimalist, so don't give me more shit to put in my house. I don't really need it. And also, your taste is not going to define my taste. It's not going to be the same as my taste. So, you're going to give me something, I'm going to think to myself, I'm never going to wear that. Come on. So I'm not going to use it ever. So in that regard, like I hate gift giving because most of the time I just want to give. If people are going to give me something, just give me cash so I can use it for myself in the way that I want, right? But more than that, like you spent that time, you wasted that time going shopping and all that stuff, doing all that shit. Where I would have just rather wanted that you spend some quality time with me, right? So in the relationship, like a lot of times, a lot of people are very busy, and I understand that. They're busy with work, they're busy with stuff, and all they want to do if they want to show love is just buy a present, give it to you, and be like, oh, this is me, I love you, kind of thing, right? But for me, whenever I'm in a relationship, I really don't care because I have everything I ever want. And if I wanted to buy something, I would just buy it myself. So I don't want people to give me gifts. And this is something that I've had to teach or train my relationships with because, like, don't give me shit, right? That's one of my things. But if you want to show me that you love me, then hang out with me and spend time with me. Spend quality time with me. Quality time where you're not on your phone or you're not on Facebook or you're not doing all that shit where your phone is away. I am sitting there, you're sitting in front of me, we're having a deep conversation with each other, we're talking to each other, and we're just with each other, present and mindful, right? And that is that's what I would really, 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 really want, right? So if I'm hanging out with someone, or if I'm dating someone, I always explain this to them in the beginning. This is my love language. Now, the reason that I really wanted to do this video is because as I said, a lot of you guys have messaged me saying, how should I show my INFJ that I love them? I really love them and I'm so happy to be with them, but how do I show them that I love them, right? Because they're not going to think you love them if you buy them a gift. Because what does that show them? Nothing. That you know how to spend money. I don't care about that shit. I know everyone knows how to spend money. Take out a credit card and buy something, right? Even if you put a lot of thought into it, it doesn't matter because we're never going to care about that. Because all that thought that you spent on it, you should have just spent it on figuring out how to spend quality time with us, right? If you're spending all your time at work and you're just buying us stuff because you want to show us that you love us because you don't have enough time to spend with us, that's not going to show us that you love us. If you really cared about us, then you work harder to figure out how to live a life where you can actually spend time with us, face-to-face time, right? And so quality time is a big one for us. But more than that, I try to understand love languages for everyone around me because it's really important because their love language might not be similar to my love language, and it's a key lesson to learn when you are around people. And as much as you can learn about the people around you, it matters, right? Especially if you want to be in a relationship with them. Perhaps for them, gift giving is their love language, right? And it's not for us, but it doesn't mean that they're wrong in some way. That's their love language. That's how they want to be shown love. My sister, she's an INTJ, and for her, gift giving is not a love language either. Like quality time is for her as well. But she had a couple of friends in high school who, for them, gift giving was their love language, right? And so she had to spend a lot of time buying presents for them. It didn't really matter if they spent face-to-face time, and if they did, they would always be on their phone anyways. But if she bought gifts for them, it meant that she loved them, right? And it was really odd for her because she didn't understand that until I actually gave her the book, The Five Love Languages, and she saw that and she's like, their love language is gift giving, and they wanted to receive gifts, and that's how they knew that people loved them. Right? I think a lot of people nowadays, especially in this ESTJ world, I think it is kind of world where if you give someone a gift, then it shows them that you love them. right? Because we are a more consumeristic culture. We are a culture where stuff matters more than time, unfortunately. But we are in a culture where you're going to notice that a lot of people are going to have gift giving as their love language. They're going to want to receive something from you in order for them to know that you love them. It's not going to be quality time. It's not going to be that because they don't have time to spend with you. So it's going to be about gifts, right? It's going to be about spending time. It's not even just gifts. Like, it's about going to be spending a lot of money on a really expensive restaurant because that shows someone that they love them, right? Spending $400-500 on a pair of shoes because that shows them that you love them. You know, things like that. Now, I know I'm saying it in a way where I'm really judging these people because I know I come across that way, but it's not. Like, I understand them. I do understand. I don't like it because I think to myself, but why? Why do I have to waste all this shit and all this money on there when I could just spend that money on a flight? So that's why I have very few friends, right? Now, the friends I do have, they will be happy if I just give them a nice pen, like a nice $2 pen. But if it writes really well and I give them a journal, which is like $5, oh my God, they'll be so happy, right? But more than that, if I just spend time with them drinking tea in a cafe, in a cat cafe, or having coffee in Starbucks, they'll be really, really happy with that. And so I kind of have tried to kind of keep people around me who don't care about gifts as much, but they care about quality time because I like it better. I want to spend quality time with them, and if it works out both ways, then it's great. You know, that's the kind of friendship that's going to last for a long time because I forget that, you know, these are the kind of things. Now, another love language that INFJs don't get is words of affirmation, right? So a lot of people, what they want is they want to constantly be told, oh, I love you, you're so great, you're so awesome, you're so fabulous, yay. I don't know why I did that. But, you know, they want to be told these kind of things. Now, I'm not saying that we don't like it. You know, yeah, tell us nice things. But those are not the only things we want to hear from you because as an INFJ, we know that words have no meaning. It's so easy to speak, right? It's the first thing we do as a child. You know, we speak. Sometimes people speak before they walk. You know, it's the first thing you learn. You know, it's just vocal cords. It's just using your tongue. It's so easy to put words together. So, you know, you can say, oh, I love you to a person and never spend time with them. Or you can say, oh, you're the best person on this planet. And then go around and backbite them and gossip about them behind their back, right? So, I mean, words are shit. They're nothing. They mean nothing. They have no tangible value to them. They are nothing. Actions speak louder for us, right? So that's the reason quality time matters so much for us because that's an action. You're actually sitting down in front of us, putting your phone away, and having a conversation with us instead of messaging us saying, oh my God, I miss you so much, and then never spending time with us. I'm like, okay, fine. Do you really miss me, or are you just saying that because you have to say that, because you were supposed to say that, because you think you're supposed to say that, because you're a friend of mine or in a relationship with me, right? So that, the words of affirmation does not work for us. Like, if you're going to constantly be telling us, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, we're going to think that you are doing that, you're using it in order to, I don't know, hide something, right? Because it doesn't really mean anything. It's just words. What do words mean? Are you actually doing the action related to that word? If you are, then yeah, awesome, great, that works. If you're not, then it's just meaningless, useless, nonsensical words that you're throwing at me like a weapon. Right? Again, I hope this makes sense to you guys. So I would really, really recommend that you guys go and read that book, The 5 Languages, 5 Love Languages. Go check it out, read it, understand. It's a really, really tiny book. It's really easy to understand. And you'll understand a little bit more about how people like to be shown love. And then look at different people around you and figure out what is their love language, right? Because then you can be able to use that in order to understand them better and understand how to show them love. Now, and same thing for you if you're dating an INFJ, understand that our main love language is quality time. Nothing else matters to us as much as that, okay? Again, I hope this makes sense to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being on my channel. And I shall see you guys next time around. Bye for now.